Hello and welcome back to Ben Jordan, Paranormal Investigator. This theme song never grows old. But yeah, this one is called Horror at Number 58. No, make that 50, not 58. Don't know where that 8 came from, but yeah, I don't know what else we're in store for, but hopefully we won't be made into a sacrifice this time. But without further ado, we will now go and watch the intro. London, England offers of Percival Quentin Jones, 5:55 or 45 p.m. Oh great, Percy's back again. Oh, Mr. Jordan, you've arrived at last. Please come in and take a seat. Thanks, Professor Jones. Please, call me Percival. Must apologise for my rudeness back in the small home, Mr. Jordan. You must understand I have never been one to believe in the paranormal. Yeah, we gathered that. I understand completely. It's extremely difficult to be taken seriously in this line of work. I'm just glad you decided to give me a chance. Yeah, and not be an asshole to me. Yes, well, although your field isn't legitimately accepted, I have to admit I was impressed with your detective skills. What am I thinking? Now then, according to Scotland Yard, you provided all your information on the Smell Home case, so we can finally put that bad business behind us. I trust you've been enjoying your stay in London. Yes, really nice place. I haven't been able to take in as many sights as I've liked, but odd. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Come in. Good day. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I'm looking for Mr. Ben Jordan. That's me, sir. Ah, good. I was told I might find you here. May I ask who you are and what business you have with Mr. Jordan? Ah, of course. How rude of me. My name is Randall Miggs. I own a rare and antique bookshop at number 50, Berkeley Square. I've come seeking the assistance of Mr. Jordan, as we've had a recent problem with paranormal activities. Well, that's what I'm here for. Let me guess. Ghosts, right? Well, yes, but you see, it's not just your garden variety of ghost. Our building has a bit of a sinister history behind it, which sets it apart from our other haunted places. Oh, do tell. There have been many versions told throughout the years, but the most famous tale happened on a cold, foggy night back in 1843. Flashback sequence initiated. Are we actually gonna get a full title sequence this time? Hell yeah. Although in a very creepy fashion. Yeah, case number 4, horror at number 50. Would have been a good chance to have done it at number 13, but I'm guessing twins? Boy, my feet are killing me. You need to find a place to rest, or I'm likely to drop dead where I stand. Damn this fog, I can't see a thing. London's not all what it used to be, but that I can tell you. Why, when I was a young man. Now's not the time for your stories. We need to find some place to bed down for the night. Any ideas? This place looks as good as any. Look, there's even a to let sign in front of the door. All we need to do is find a way in. This window down here looks like it's been left open. Come over here and give me a hand with it. Search the entire house. The doors are locked. Man, that was quick. Oh, that just leaves this one then. It's unlocked. Good. Absolutely shagged. I can definitely tell we're in London. or at least England. Well, this room will do. Aren't any beds, but slept on worse surfaces than stone floors. This will be absolute murder on my back, but I suppose if it's all we got, it's better than the streets. Well, I'm sure there's murder that's about to happen. I didn't hear a thing. It's quiet as grave in this place. Listen, it sounds like someone's coming up the stairs. I thought the place was deserted. I don't like the creepy noises. I thought so too. Sounds like someone outside the door. Oh, hi. What in God's name is that? Oof, that's a brutal way to go out. Next morning, a police officer found the dead sailor impaled on the front gate. Upon entering the house, he found the other sailor huddled in a corner, gone completely mad and died a few days later. That poor dude. But what was it that they saw? No one knows for certain. Everyone has always just referred to it as the horror. That's very cliched. So this horror has been giving you trouble. You want me to take a look around the house? Yes, something like that. Will you take the case? Sure, it sounds right up my alley. Excellent. I shall arrange for a taxi to collect you and take you to number 50 tomorrow afternoon. Look forward to seeing you there. Now, if you shall excuse me, I have some things to attend to. Good day. Goodbye, Mr. Miggs. Good day to you, Mr. Miggs. So, I suppose you're actually going to investigate this so-called horror. Sure, I don't see why not. Are you sure this Miggs fellow can be trusted? I know this all seems like a bunch of nonsense to you, Professor Jones, but in my line of work you had to take leaps of faith. Very well, wish you luck. You have my mobile phone number, correct? Yeah, I wrote it down here somewhere. Do not hesitate to contact me if you need anything. I won't. By the way, do you think you could do me a favor? I have a few items with me that are valuable. I don't want to take them with me to the house. Could I leave them with you? Of course, Mr. Jordan. I shall make sure your valuables are kept safe. Well, I guess I'd better go get some rest. I've got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Good evening, Mr. Jordan. Oh, and do be careful. Okay, thanks. Is the prayer something nice after everything that happened in the last game? Okay, the following afternoon. Yeah, I was gonna say, does that mean I'm arriving at night here? So this is the infamous number 50. Doesn't look too scary. Case should be easy for once. Yeah, I don't think so, unfortunately. Hello, are you Miggs? No, my name's Ben John. I'm waiting for Mr. Miggs too. Pleasure to meet you, Ben. I'm Simon Booth. May I ask what business you have with Mr. Miggs? I'm a paranormal investigator. He contacted me because he says there's been some ghost-like activity in the house recently. What? Why the old devil? Pardon me? Mr. Miggs contacted me for that very reason. I just spoke to him over the telephone yesterday. Weird. See, I'm a ghost hunter. Stories of number 50 have interested me for quite some time, but there's been no activity for years. So naturally I jumped at the chance when Miggs rang me for this case. Well, then I guess we'll be working together. Funny, why did Miggs just tell us he was hiring more than one person? Unless he only did one. It's John, Mr. Booth. I'm glad you arrived. Or maybe not. After you. Okay. Strange. Now then, I'd like to thank you all for showing up. Though I must apologize for not mentioning that I called on more than one person earlier. Looks like we got more friends. See, our search for paranormal investigators with unique talents, each one valuable to the case at hand. I shall now introduce everyone. Please tell us all something about yourself when I call your name. What are we in school again? First we have Miss Alice Wilkins from the Sacramento, California, USA. Hi, I'm a student at Harvard where I major in parapsychology. I contacted Mr. Miggs when I heard the story in number 50 and he asked me if I'd be interested in investigating it, and here I am. Thank you, Miss Wilkins. Now we move on to Mr. Simon Booth from Birmingham, England. Well, I'm a professional ghost hunter. I believe in using technological devices to help detect ghosts. Things that, like infrared goggles and the like. Never actually seen conclusive proof of ghosts, but I've stumbled across some promising leads. Next we have Madame Tilly Rosenquist from right here in London. Thank you, Mr. Wiggs. I am one of the few in the world gifted with the second sight, one known as a true seer. I have over 50 years of experience speaking with the dead, and hope to make some contact in this house. Oh great, what are you guys? I can really feel tremendous amounts of psychic energy emanating from its walls. There's always that one psychic. From Mannheim, Germany, we have Mr. Otto. Hello. Care to tell us a bit about yourself? Not really, no. I do not like talking about myself. Very well. Finally, we have Mr. Ben Jordan from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. Please tell us about yourself. Tell about some past cases, make something up, act humble, brag about yourself. Okay, let's talk about our past cases. Hi, I'm Ben Jordan, paranormal investigator. I've been working as one very long, but I've solved 3 cases so far. I've investigated the Skunk Ape in the Florida Everglades, the Lost Galleon of the Salton Sea in California, and a Dark Witch Cult in Smailholm, Scotland. Now here I am, hoping to add to my case list. Well now that I all know who everyone is, it's time for you. You'll each find a room upstairs which has been prepared for your comfort. I have left instructions on how to contact me should the need arise in each of your rooms. Good luck and farewell. Okay, thank you. So, what now? Well, I don't know about you, dear girl, but I am absolutely exhausted. I'll be having a nap in my room. Okay, bye. I too will be going to my room. These two certainly are eager, aren't they? Going to start exploring this place. Either of you up for joining me? I guess I will join. I think I'll pass for now. I've still got jet lag. The idea of a quick nap is sounding better and better. Fair enough. Yep. What about you, Ben? You go on ahead, Simon. I'll catch up. Alright then, let's get this investigation started. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Okay, now that I've fixed my mic audio, because for whatever reason, I guess after a Windows update, it set my microphone audio pretty much to 0, so wondering why it was not creating any peaks and why it was so fucking quiet. So now that that is fixed, let's go looking around. Shelf has adventure books. Title catches your eye. The Cup That Started an Empire by C. Jones. Shelf contains an encyclopedia set from the 1800s. Cool. Self-help books. Farming and veterinarian care. Tell to catch his eye. Keeping your sheep in ship shape by Bernie and William. Shall contain books on the paranormal. Oddly enough, none of the titles seem very interesting. That's a shame. Shall contains books on music. Pentatonic Pearls by A. Slot. Okay. Contains works of popular fiction. Oh, House of Leaves. Oh, I actually do have that book. I haven't quite gotten around to reading that yet, but yeah, from what I've heard, it's really good and very mind-fucky. Books about ancient history, books on travel, several Harley Quinn romance novels. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we read through that. Books on art and books on food and cooking. Okay, can we... Huh. Oh, the book won't come off the shelf. Oh well. Huh, interesting. Oh, we can pick up this. Pull the book off the shelf and flip through it. History, interesting, but now you've got this damn tune stuck in your head. I have no interest in any of those books. Oh, you pulled the book off the... look, it's illustrated. That's disgusting. Really put the book back on the shelf. Wait, which one was this one? Oh, the farming veterinarian one. Oh god. Okay, what other ones can we pull off the shelf? Through it. It's an exciting book, but you lose interest around the part about global innets and strings. Oh. Okay, nothing interesting in those ones. It's a window covered in a thick layer of filth that prevents you from seeing through it. Wonder why nobody has cleaned it recently. Large rug covers the floor. Any hidden secrets underneath the rug? See no reason. Okay, damn. It seems to be stuck shut. It won't open. Okay. Oh, I can leave through the front door if I want to. No, you're not going to leave until you figure out what's going on. Fair enough. Okay, well, let's see. Can we walk off the screen here? That would be a no. I'm assuming we can walk off here, because we did see one of the guys walk over here. Or maybe not. Okay, upstairs it is then. There's a door to Otto's room and Madame Tilly. No response. Room is either empty or the occupant can't hear you knocking. Probably the latter. Voice from inside the room says, "Come in." Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're the German guy. Mr. Jordan, how may I help you? Okay, well, let's have a quick look around your room. Other suitcases full of jeans and t-shirts. Makes you feel better about wearing the same outfit 3 cases in a row. Actually, I never even noticed that, actually. Guess it makes the artist's job easier. 3 books are piled on the desk. Titles are in German, so you can't understand them. Otto has brought his laptop along. By the look of it, he relies heavily on searching through paranormal forums on the internet. Which is... yeah, fair enough, because you can find all sorts of things on the internet. This room is anything like yours, that door goes to the bathroom. You have your own bathroom, don't be rude. Aw. Not polite to go around touching other people's things, but I like touching things. Can I touch Otto? Really rather not. Okay, fine, I'll talk to him then. So, how's it going, Otto? I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, Mr. Jordan. Very busy researching this case. Unless there was something specific you want to talk about. Maybe, maybe not. Would you mind if we talked about some things? Not at all. Okay, let's talk about myself first. Tell me about yourself. As I said earlier, I do not like talking about myself. If a situation arises where some personal detail needs to be divulged, then I will be glad to comply. However, right now my life is not relevant to the investigation. Fair point, but still. What's your impression of the other investigators? Do not speak about people when they are not in my presence, but I will say that Mr. Miggs has chosen a fascinating group of people. I think this investigation will benefit from having such an illicit bunch working on it. What are you researching exactly? Currently, I'm trying to collect as much outside information as I can on this house. There are so many conflicting reports on the paranormal activities here over the years. I want to be sure I've read them all. You're very thorough. I feel one has to know their enemy before going into battle. It makes it easier to identify their weakness. That's actually great advice. Yeah, that's quite amusing, Mr. Jordan. I'll let you get back to your work. Alright. Okay, well, I guess I will leave you to it then. Okay, whose is this door? Well, at least to Simon's room. There's no response. Okay, guess not. Door to your room. Door to Alice's room. And it goes up even further over here. Okay, there's no response. Yeah, I'll go into my room, because why not? Why do I have the creepy painting in my room? My god. Man, what is it with the paintings in here? This one's sure to give you nightmares. Consider taking down the painting, but you'd rather not touch it. Yeah, who knows, it might be cursed. Okay, let's go into our bathroom. Okay, it's just a standard bathroom. Bathtub appears to have been cleaned recently, so there's no sign of a ring. While the idea of a warm bath sounds appealing, you've got a case to worry about. The area is cool to the touch, but now you left a fingerprint on it. Ooh. I had this thing about turning off bathroom lights ever since that party in 6th grade, where your friends played Bloody Mary, so you leave it alone. Aw. Pansy. Oh, you don't have to go right now. Can I take... Ooh, 2-player. Softness. Can I take it? No. Fine. I mean, we did it once before, so... haven't got the desire to sleep at the moment. Okay, well... out we go again, I guess. At least we've got to explore a room. Okay, let's go upstairs. I said go upstairs. Upstairs? There we go. God, what is it with these creepy paintings? My god. Self-portrait of Francis Bacon. Very terrifying self-portrait of Francis Bacon. I don't want the painting. No. No, I do not. Okay, a large double door goes into the next room. Yeah, what is this? Brass plaque above the door reads travel room. The door appears to have a few small scratches on it. Looks almost like claw marks. Okay, that's rather concerning. Let's go into the scratch mark room. Oh god, that goes up to the attic. Oh god. Okay, we'll... Can we get out of here? There we go. Okay. We'll do that one last. I want to have a quick look around before we do anything. Oh, this is nice and cozy. See, why do we need to go up into the attic when we can just rest and chill here? Okay, it's the 3rd of May shootings by Goya. Who did they hire as their interior decorator? Marquez de Sade? It's a bookshelf full of light reading material, presumably for the purpose of being read in this room. Been paid to investigate a haunting, not curl up by the fire with a book and some milky tea. Aw, come on, spoiled sport. Might as well have some relaxation before everything goes to shit. A stone fireplace feels cool to the touch, so it hasn't been used recently. The pair of couches provide a place to relax and enjoy the room, and perhaps a book. Okay, what about this door over here? Well, at least in a storeroom or something. Yeah, can we go in? Well, now there's a drastic shift in tone. Giant bookshelf, which, by the looks of it, is used to store all sorts of older, more obscure tomes. These books are all from before the 18th century. I have no interest in browsing through them. Oh, come on. Okay, what about this box? What's in it? Look inside the box and find a bunch of old books. Also a pair of old scissors. You take them. Okay, you don't want to read through the books, but you'll take a pair of rusty scissors? Great, that's our sound effect for the game. Yay. What about these books? Look through the titles of the fallen books and find nothing in particular or interesting. Okay, well, we got ourselves a pair of scissors now, so yay. Don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Okay, guess we can't go off that way, so into the attic it is. See, as always with these horror games, there's either a very spooky basement or attic. Okay, yeah, this place is something else, huh? I can say that again, Hornbeak's really got us a good one this time. Yeah, that he has. Okay, bell. Bell feels cool to the touch. We're not gonna ring it. Hey, how's it going, Simon? You can't complain. Hey, Simon, can I ask you a few questions? Well, of course, Ben. What can I do you for? So tell me about yourself. I'm all for being friends, Ben, but right now I'm trying to figure out how to get in this room. We can chat later. Planning on calling together a meeting tonight anyway. Oh, alright. What do you think of the other investigators? They seem an interesting lot. It'd be refreshing to work with such a diverse group of people. What's your impression of Atlas? She seems like a nice girl, and she's not too bad to look at either. Oh, you have a little crush on Alice? Cute. I have my doubts about her experience, but we'll have to wait and see how she performs if we encounter any paranormal activity here. Okay, what about Madame Tilly? She's awfully dramatic. I can tell you that straight away. I'm not in a rush to rush judgment on people, but I was never much into that psychic stuff yet either. She thinks she can talk to the dead, then that's fine for her. Come and useful if we meet any ghosts. Yeah, and if she's telling the truth too. And what about Otto? What do you think of Otto? To be honest, I have no idea. Definitely the strong silent type though. Hopefully he'll warm up to the longer we're here. Yeah, we'll soon see about that. We're supposed to be working together. If he does his own thing, we may not get optimal results. Okay, what about the door? This is the door, Ben. The door? Yeah, the one into the room where it all happened. I'm dying to get in there and have a look around, but as you can see, there's this huge padlock on the door. Yeah, hard to miss. And I haven't got any tools to break open padlocks. Don't suppose you do? Not yet. I'm afraid not. Well, do me a favour, and if you come across anything that might help us get into the room, let me know. Okay, that's all I want to know. Alright, okay, so something to break in. Oh my god, look at this old phone, god. Yeah, this is very evident that this game was made in the 2000s, with the old brick phone there. Can we use the scissors to open the door? No. I did see a thing come up for the padlock, there we go. Try picking the lock with the scissors, but find it impossible. As if the padlock didn't want to be picked. It was worth a try, okay, so... Hold on, is there something in our nightstand? Look inside the nightstand's drawer. Find a small piece of paper with some handwriting on it. You take it. Okay, interesting. Paper says Miggs. Oh, it's the phone number. Okay, can I use my phone? Oh god, okay, we gotta write down. Guess that's not a valid number. Okay, hold on. I want to try something, but I need to remember what the emergency phone number is for, UK. Oh, it's, 999. Maybe it'd be scary, but you doubt the emergency line is gonna be much help. Okay, fine. Okay, it was worth a try. Okay, I just had an idea, cause, if they drew some inspiration from a certain game developer thing, because there used to be an old phone number that you could call for said game studio to do the hint line. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if this is the right one, but... Oh, that's not a valid number, damn. Okay, now that I've written down the numbers... Okay, so we'll try calling Miggs first. Oh, yeah, that waited too long. Okay, that should be his number. Oh, hello? Hello, Mr. Miggs, it's Ben Jordan. Ben, how lovely to hear from you. How's the investigating going? Well, actually, I wanted to ask you a few questions. Alright, ask away. Okay, about himself. You don't get much of a chance earlier to talk about you. What can you tell me about yourself? I've been in the antique book business for well over 50 years. It's a family business, you see. Mick's family had passed down the shop for several generations. Aside from that, I can't really think of anything about myself that could possibly interest you. Okay, what about number 50? Tell me about this house. The family purchased it in 1925. We've had our antique bookshop here ever since. As for its history is concerned, however, I'm afraid I can't be much help. You see, I grew up hearing the stories, but there was never any actual paranormal activity until recently. You weren't quite clear on what exactly that paranormal activity was. wasn't I? Oh dear, must apologize. The agency to be rid of this phenomenon must have made me forget. About a week ago, I was in the storeroom behind the travel room, clearing out some old boxes. Suddenly I heard what I thought were footsteps above me, which would be the room on the fourth floor. Tune that was on an old pipe the house was settling, since I was alone at the time. But then it suddenly got very chilly in the room. I saw a dark figure enter the room through the wall. It stared at me and then floated through the wall. I don't need to tell you, I was out of the house so quickly. I dropped my best scissors somewhere and didn't bother going back to search for them. Appropriate noise, but I think we may have found said scissors, maybe? Okay, what about the investigation? Just thought I'd check in and let you know the investigation is going pretty well. But we haven't really done much investigating. Glad to hear it, Ben. Just out of curiosity, have any of the others contacted you yet? No, you're the first one. That's all I want to know. Goodbye, Mr. Miggs. Okay, interesting. But we do have another phone number to try out. Okay, there we go. That should be the number for Percy. You reached the office of Percival Q. Jones. How may I help you? Percy Jones, it's Ben Jordan. Ah yes, Mr. Jordan. I trust your investigation is going well. Well, enough, I guess. Listen, I was wondering if we could talk about some stuff. Certainly. What can I do for you? Okay, let's talk about yourself. What have you been up to since I came to the house? Filling out paperwork, mainly. I've also been preparing a lesson on proper crime scene investigations for my class. Well, sounds riveting. I hope you don't mind me citing you as an example in a small home case. I mean, that'd be fine, as long as it's not a negative example, of course. Oh, no need to worry about that. As I said, your technique was quite impressive. Well, thanks. Okay, what about research? Ordering, since I haven't got internet access or anything in here, you could do some research for me? I'm somewhat busy, but I'm certain I can make some time. What would you like me to research? Sure then, house history. Could you see what you can find about the history of number 50? I get the feeling that knowing more about this place would be beneficial to the investigation. Very well, I'll see what I can find. Ring you if I discover anything pertinent. Thanks, Professor. I appreciate it. Well, that's about all I wanted to talk about. Right, if you need anything, don't hesitate to ring me again. Goodbye. Okay, well, time to do some more exploring then. Oh, and your reflection is staring back at you. Hey, is that us it? That's a nice little touch. That'd be the toilet. She has spent many an hour on it, pondering life's greatest truths. Usually the best place to do some plotting, as well as also taking a shower. Oh, okay, I can ask him about a lockpick. Let's get back to... wait. I wanted to ask him about lockpick. Okay, there we go. Say, Otto, you wouldn't happen to have any tools or anything that could pick locks, would you? No, I'm afraid I don't. Why do you need to pick a lock? Sam and I are trying to get into the room on the 4th floor. I see. Well, I'm afraid I cannot help you. However, I suggest contacting someone who knows more about the house than we do. Let you get back to your work. Okay, well, thanks anyway. Mirrors are too high for you to reach, which is probably intentional. God damn it, I want to touch the mirrors now, more so than ever. Ah, here we go. Now we can finally ask him about the locked door. I want to ask you about the door at the top floor. Ah yes, the one into the infamous room. Simon and I were trying to get into it, and it's got a large padlock on it. Yes, that's right. Indeed, the door has been locked for as long as I can remember. I've called the locks on it several times, but no one has ever been able to pick the lock. I've heard rumors that the key to the lock is within the house, but never bothered searching. Is that right? Do you have any idea where it could be? Not for certain, but I do remember hearing a story about a man who would come to the house, unlock the door, and spend time in the room. Supposedly he never took the key with him, but placed it somewhere special in the house. Of course, most of the rooms in the house have been remodeled over the years, so it could be anywhere if it exists at all. Are there any rooms that haven't been remodeled? Aside from the lobby, the stairwell to the top floor and the storeroom behind the travel room, no. I see. Well, thanks for the information. Okay, so we need to search those rooms then. Okay, can we look under the rug now? That seems like a decent place to hide it. Nah, damn. Oh, clever. I kinda thought to myself, no way it wouldn't be like that obvious. The key to her heart. When I was looking at those books, yeah. But you discover it isn't a book at all. It's a box with a small lock on it. Okay, well, can we... Using the sharp point of the scissors, you managed to pick the lock on the book. Yay, we finally found a use for the scissors. An old rusty key. Aha. Here we go. Okay, now to head back to our buddy Simon, so we can finally get into this room and do some more investigating. Okay, dude, let's get in here. Oh, look, and the key to the padlock. Amazing, Ben. Where did you find it? It was hidden inside an old book in the lobby. Brilliant. Well, don't just stand there. Open the door. With trembling hands, you stick the key in the lock and begin to turn it. Then, suddenly... What was that? Sounded like a woman screaming from downstairs. Let's go see what's going on. But what about the door? We can come back to it later. Someone might be in trouble. Somebody doesn't want us to go in. Very convenient. Okay, what's going on? Who was the one doing screaming? Hello, what's all the shouting? I had no trouble here. I think it's time for jokes, Mr. Booth, but I have just had the most dreadful nightmare. So was you screaming. Alex, Madam Rosenquist, please, tell us about it. Well, I was in a large empty room. There seemed to be a room in this house, yet I found it odd that there were no furnishing anywhere. Then I noticed there were no doors or windows anywhere. It concerned me because I had no way of escaping. Suddenly a dark figure came floating through the wall. It had the shape of a man, but was very tall. It looked straight at me when I saw its horrid face. Oh, it gives me chills just remembering it. Burning red eyes, no facial features to speak of. It was a most terrible sight. But then the spectre came at me with outstretched arms. Its hands were almost claw-like, and just as it was about to grab my neck and choke me, I awoke screaming. Sounds awful. Are you feeling alright now? Yes, dear girl. Thank you for your concern. However, I feel this nightmare was a sign. There is an evil spirit lurking in this house, but is not at all pleased with us staying here. Well, until it appears and tries to do me in, I'm going to keep having a look around. I would advise against that, Mr. Booth. I foresee tragedy befalling you if you stray too far from the rest of us. Well, come now, Madam Rosenquist. Do you think that's been just a bit melodramatic? Scoff if you will, Mr. Booth. I'm merely communicating what the spirits tell me. If you don't mind, I think now that we're more or less settled in, we should discuss our plans. Ah yes, Ben's just reminded me. I'm going to call a meeting this evening so we can do just that. That sounds like a good idea. What time would you meet? Or should we meet? How about in say an hour's time? It'll give us all a chance to freshen up before starting the dirty work. Very well. Okay, we can meet in an hour in the travel room. See you all there. Okay, we're just gonna go back to our room. Come on. No, Ben, we are getting out of here and going up to that room. I don't know why you need to reset in there. Going up the stairs, sir. Okay, up here, up to the door. I don't believe this. What's happened? What's the matter, Simon? The blade key has gone missing. Huh. What? It was in the locker when we left the room and now it's vanished. Maybe someone took it? I was behind you when we left. Everyone else was downstairs when I got there. I was the first one back in here. Yeah, we saw everyone else go back into their rooms, so it wasn't any of the five. Damn it, we were so close too. Like Simon, I'm sure the key is around here somewhere. As far as I know, ghosts can't pick up things. Need to read up a bit more on ghosts, Ben. Anyway, I'm off to have a shower. See you this evening. Damn it, we should have taken the key with us. Why did we not take the key with us? Okay, I guess we go around and start talking to everybody. Yeah, about the nightmare. What do you think of Madame Tilly's nightmare? I'm not sure what to make of it. The figure she described was consistent with physical descriptions given in the recorded cases of the hauntings here. However, whether or not she experienced an actual vision or just had a bad dream, I cannot say. Do you really think she's a psychic? Again, I cannot make a conclusion until I see more evidence. Let you get back to your work. Okay. Okay, nobody wants to talk to me there. Okay, no response there either. I didn't mean to click on my own door. Oh, okay, we can come talk to you. Oh, hi Ben. Hi there, Alice. Okay, your bedroom is pretty bare bone. Got a bathroom, but oh, there's a closet. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we can have a chat with you. Tell me more about yourself. I don't really think there's very much interesting information about me, aside from what I already said. I'm from Sacramento and I major in parapsychology at Harvard. That's about it. I'm sure there's more than just that. Well, I like music. My favorite band is Led Zeppelin. I'm kidding, I love Zepp. Got all their albums? Of course. What's your favorite song? Kashmir. What about yours? It's a great one, but I'm more of a fan of Dazed and Confused. That's pretty much Ben in a nutshell. But yeah, that's another favourite of mine. I'm glad there's someone in here I have something in common with. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, we're getting off to a great start. What do you think of our fellow investigators? In general, specifically? Both, I guess. In general, they seem like a good group. I can't really tell yet, since we've only been here such a short while. Okay, what about Simon? What do you think of Simon? I like him. Seems like a really cool guy. His accent is really cute too. Okay, what is it about American girls and thinking English accents are cute? They are, it's different. I don't know. Right. It depends on which British accent you think is cute, because if you hear some of the accents there, yeah, they're definitely something. Although I'm definitely not one to speak, as I'm from Australia, and yeah, we definitely have a reputation in on ourselves. But what about Otto? Any thoughts on him? I don't know, he doesn't seem like a very talkative person. He's very polite and nice, but he just doesn't seem to want to get to know anyone. It's a shame, really. What about Madame Tilly? What's your opinion? She seems nice, but what? Well, don't tell anyone I said this, but she kind of freaks me out a little bit. Yep, same here. I mean, I don't really believe in psychics, but the whole concept of being able to foresee people dying and stuff is just scary. As long as she doesn't ask to read my palm or anything, there shouldn't be any problems. Are you scared of what your future might hold? That's kind of a personal question, Ben. Oh, I'm sorry. It's alright. Can we talk about something else, please? Yeah, fair enough. What about the nightmare? What do you make of the nightmare Mum Tilly says she had? A parapsychologist's explanation would be that the paranormal energies in the house have manifested themselves in Madame Tilly's subconsciousness. I was taking a nap too, and I didn't have any nightmares. Normally if a ghost decides to make itself present in dreams, it affects everyone in the immediate area. But then there's a lot of factors to consider, like the person's susceptibility to paranormal phenomena and things like that. How about the room she said she was in? Do you think there's a hidden room in the house? Not sure. She said there was no furniture, no doors or windows. The room on the top floor has a window and a door, so if she did see a room in this house, it must be someplace else. Interesting. Yeah, interesting indeed. What about a locked door? Haven't by any chance been upstairs, have you? No, I haven't left my room except to go out into the hall. Why? There's a door on the top floor leading into the room where the horror was supposedly seen, but it's locked. Simon and I were trying to get in, and I found a key, but as we were going to open it, Madame Tilly screamed. Now it seems the key's disappeared. Disappeared? Are you sure someone didn't just take it? Simon was the last out and the first one into the room. He says he didn't touch it. That's strange. Maybe whatever haunts this house is some kind of prankster. And not be a playful ghost. That's all for now. Okay. Just then you hear what sounds like a muffled yell. Oh god, what's happening now? Did you hear that? Yeah, I did. Stay here, I'll go see if he's okay. Okay, let's see. What the fuck is going on now? Jordan, did you hear a yell too? Yeah, I think that was Simon. Just about to check if it's okay. Uh-oh. If you or he need any assistance, please let me know. Okay, thanks, Otto. Didn't, the psychic lady say for Simon not to, you know, be on his own, otherwise he might meet his demise? No. Fearing that Simon may be in trouble, he decided to enter his room without knocking. Well, shit. Let's just hope there's a catch-up, hey? Or not, it's just gonna straight up tell us it's blood. Really rather not touch the blood. This is not a good sign at all. Someone gets a dresser? How come you don't get a dresser? Yes, we're gonna totally talk about that and not the blood. Go through Simon's drawers wouldn't be a very polite thing to do. But... okay, let's go in, see what damage has been done. Prepare yourself for the worst and into Simon's bathroom. Simon, what's going on here? Holy hell, Ben, you scared me out to death. You're telling me? I'm sorry, I wouldn't knock, but I heard you yelling and I thought you might be in trouble. Alright, had time to get a towel from my dresser, so not to be stalkers if anyone came to check out what was going on. Great, thanks. So, what happened? Strange thing, I was in the middle of my shower and all of a sudden the water turned blood. Oh, so it's not your own blood, okay. Nice. That's about the time I yelled and jumped out. It's starting to feel pretty damn creepy. I can say that again. Do you need help cleaning this stuff up? No thanks. I think I can manage, but do me a favor and round up the others so we can have that meeting. I'll be there as soon as I wash up. Okay. Man, what an eventful first night. Oh, Mr. Jordan. Yeah. Yes, Madam Rosequin, he's fine. His shower was just acting up on him. Oh dear, this does not bode well for him at all. I told him to watch out. It's lucky for him he did not perish. With all due respect, madam, I don't think any of us are in any immediate danger right now. Shows how much you know. Anyway, Simon asked me to tell everyone that tonight's meeting will be starting soon. Yes, I shall go to the travel room now. See you soon, Mr. Jordan. Okay, bye, crazy lady. Okay, let's go talk to everyone else then and let them know. Okay, yeah, meeting. Something's okay, just a little shaken up. What happened? I'm sure he'll be honored to tell you this. Oh, I'm sure he'll be honored to tell the story. I come to let you know that the meeting will be starting soon. Alright, let me just finish up some things here and I'll go to the travel room. Okay, back to you. Once you get back to your work. Okay. And we just need to go tell this Alice that we're starting a meeting and then we can head there ourselves. Hopefully nothing else happens in between. Okay, just do that. It checks on Simon and he's alright, but something very wrong is in the house. What's wrong? Sure, will be happy to tell you himself. Just came to let you know that the meeting will be starting soon. Okay, I'll head over to the trouble room in a few minutes. That's all for now. Next thing I know, the water's turned to blood. Ben, you right. Let's start the meeting then, shall we? Yes, shall we? Now then, it seems clear by the phenomena we've experienced that this is obviously something in this house. Unless old Miggs is having a good old time with us, it seems unlikely. I call this meeting because I think that among the five of us, we should come up with a plan to deal with the ghost. How do we know it's multiple or just one? I think one of our greatest priorities should be getting into the locked room on the top floor. I agree. Seems to me that exploring that room may yield some important information as to the spirits and their reason for haunting this place. Yeah, I get the feeling that they don't want us in that place. How are we gonna get inside? Nobody brought lockpicks and the key is gone. Seem to be out of luck. Yes, we do seem to be at a dead end there. If I may, you all seem to be overlooking a very obvious way of dealing with the situation. And that is? Oh, then by all means enlighten us, Madame Rosenquist. I am a true seer. My specialty is communicating with the deceased. Therefore, the obvious thing to do is to establish a line of communication with the spirits, so you may learn more and possibly reach a satisfactory diplomatic conclusion. We're paranormal investigators, not the United Nations. I see your point, Simon. If we can somehow talk to the ghost or ghosts, we might be able to get them to cooperate instead of just working against each other. And she does have a point. Fair enough. How do we go about doing it? In this case, there are enough of us to perform a seance. It's just gonna be like those old horror movies where we had to hold hands and start waiting for knocks on the table. Hollywood has greatly distorted the noble art of the seance, Mr. Jordan. I think you'll find it quite different to your preconceived notions. Well, if it works, I'm up for it. As am I. Yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't give it a shot. Right then, the seance it is. When can we do it? It's a bit complicated. Since I must serve as a medium, it is imperative that I prepare myself. The earliest we can perform the seance is tomorrow evening. We have to wait a whole 24 hours. Must also ask a few favors from each of you, but this can wait until tomorrow. Right now, I must return to my room and begin preparing. Good night, everyone. I shall speak with each of you tomorrow. Everyone bids Madame Tilly good night. Yeah, I think it's probably best that we all catch up on some sleep after everything we've been through. I think all of us had a long journey here. Well, me and Jonathan, I'm gonna be out for a while longer. I brought some music. You want for hanging out in here for a while? I'm afraid I must continue researching, so I bid you good night. Good night, all of you. You're taking a long way around. What about you, Alice? I'll stick around. I'm not tired yet either. Wait, how about you, Ben? Oh, we get to hang out with them or go to bed. Fuck it, let's hang out with them. Why not? Sure, that'd be great. Cool, I'll go get my stereo. Might as well make some friends while we're here. Because hopefully we won't stay up too late. But she says, death by Momo. Good lord, that was terrible, Simon. But yeah, I'd like to see you do better, Mr. Witty Comedian. Just watch me. You heard about the one about the guy whose friend had a magic lamp? I don't think so. And that's about the time I decided to become a paranormal investigator. Oh, you don't get to hear that story? At least you're majoring in something useful into the field. We tried to come up with the idea before graduating in international relations. So as it helps though, you globe-trotting around on cases. I haven't done much globe-trotting yet. I mean, I've just worked in the US and Britain. I want to go somewhere really far away, like Japan or something. Me too. You list any place outside the United States I've ever been, so I'd like to get out and see more. There's definitely a lot of folklore and stuff to hunt down. Well, friends, it's gotten incredibly late and I'm knackered, so I'm going to go get some sleep. It's 3 AM already? Wow. Right guys, have a good night. We've got an interesting day ahead of us tomorrow. Cool, that was a nice little hangout. You head to your room and go to bed. Wake up the next morning after a comfortable and dreamless sleep. Let's knock at your door. Okay. Oh, hi. Good morning, Mr. Jordan. Did you sleep well? Yeah, actually I did. How about you? Hope you didn't have any more nightmares. Thankfully, I did not. In fact, I slept rather well considering the circumstances. But at any rate, I've come to speak with you about tonight's seance. Okay, I'm listening. As we are trying to establish contact with a potentially hostile spiritual entity, I require 3 things from each participant. Let me guess. Bell, book, and candle? Please, Mr. Jordan, as a paranormal investigator, I expect you to be more open-minded. Sorry, it was a bad joke. Anyway, what is it you need? Ben and his terrible joke. Timing on these jokes. Okay, a personal item yours, something that carries your aura so that it can be focused, joined with the others, and create a harmonic balance for summoning the spirit. So it can't be something I just picked up. I'm afraid not. It has to be something with some sort of deep personal meaning to you. By the way, you won't need to part with it. I just need you to show me you have something suitable. For seance, you'll need to have it with you. Alright, I'll have to think about that one since I didn't really bring much with me to the house. Second item is a bit more unpleasant. How unpleasant are we talking here? Here's some of your blood. Spirits are attracted to human blood, you see. Something that dates back to Homer's epic poems about venturing to Hades. Oh, is that all? Not a big deal. I know squeamish Rampart. Yet after all the dead bodies we've seen... Good. Miss Wilkins nearly fainted when I told her. We just need to find a container to store the blood in. How much blood are we talking here? Final item is related to the elements. I've observed each of you and found that you all have a different element into a psyche, which is an excellent indication of our working together. Okay, well, what's mine? Need each person to bring a sample of their particular element, and yours is fire, Mr. Jordan. Well, he always did have a fiery passion. Yes, I will be in the travel room if you have any questions about your items. I shall see you later. Okay, so, blood, something to do with fire, and then, your personal item. Too bad we don't have our handbook. We could have taken that with us. Okay, well, we might as well talk to her while she is here. So, tell me about yourself. As I said when we were introduced ourselves, I am a true seer, blessed with the gift of the sight. Okay, but what do you do for fun? I mean, have you got hobbies or anything? Well, I enjoy playing cribbage on weekends with my friends. I have no idea what that is. Okay, the sight. What exactly is the sight? Simply put, it is the ability to see beyond the mundane and look into the far regions of reality. I can detect things nobody else can. I can see your aura and determine your fate. No offense, but that sounds kind of spooky. I know, not at all, my dear. Although knowing the future can sometimes be a curse, it is as much a blessing. So you can predict what will happen to us in the house? Yes, but I prefer not to affect the outcome by saying anything. I believe what is meant to happen will. I see, so if any of us die, you won't tell us because it's the way that's supposed to be? You make it seem cruel by putting it that way. Well, do me a favour, and if you see me getting my head chopped off or anything, let me know so I can at least be prepared. Spooky noises. Okay, what about the science requirements? What was it that you said you needed for me to get for the science? And with deep personal meaning to you, some of your blood, or something related to the element of fire. Right, I'll get on that. Okay, what about other investigators? What do you think of the other investigators? Mr. Miggs has chosen very wisely. We all compliment each other. If you'd like to know what I think of each person, I'll be glad to inform you. Okay, you seem a little too willing about that. Okay, first off, Alice. What do you think of Alice? She's a lovely girl, very in tune with herself. Her element is water, which is direct complement to yours. Ooh. Complementary elements are ideal partners, you know. You might get to score again. I don't think I'm ready for a relationship right now. I had a bad experience with a girl recently, and oh yeah, that. Ah yes, I detected deep sorrow in your aura when I first saw you. I'm sure you did. Don't really need the spooky noises for that, thank you. Okay, what about Simon? Simon is very noble and brave, but I fear he might be too reckless. He does not possess the will to evaluate situations logically. I'm concerned that this attitude will lead to tragedy. Uh-oh. We had any visions of him dying? Not explicitly, but when he appears in my visions I see a black void. What could that mean? I don't know, but it's not a good omen. Not a good omen indeed. What about Otto? What's your opinion on Otto? Otto is a man shrouded in mystery. Sense tragedy in him, and can see that something in his past haunts him. However, he is not the type to open up and say what he feels. Instead, he prefers to stick with facts and technical details. To tell you the truth, I rather feel a sense of pity for dear Otto. Interesting. But we do have some questions. Okay, seance. So, did you get the old seance talk from Madame Rosenquist? Don't remind me about that. You scared me out to death with all that. When she said I needed to go give her some of my blood, I almost fainted. Not so much the blood part, just the fact that she asked me for it. She's like some old vampire or something. God, don't remind me of vampires. Yeah, I've seen vampires. She's nothing compared to them. That's definitely true. So what element did you get? It's ironic, really, considering the circumstances. What circumstances are those? Well, seems my toilet is acting up. That's unfortunate. Don't tell me the water turned to blood. No, nothing like that. Just it won't flush. Called Mr. Miggs about it to see if he could get a plumber over here, but I haven't heard back from him yet. That's rather concerning. Did this start recently? I don't know. This morning was the first time I tried using it. Mr. Miggs said nobody has stayed in my room for over 50 years, so it's most likely due to the lack of use. Yeah, that would do it. You would have thought he'd planned ahead. Yeah, what about last night? Last night was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Yeah, had a great time. Really made me feel like I was back home with my friends. Really glad I met you and Simon. I think the three of us have a lot in common. Well, I'll see you later. Oh, that was a nice talk. Okay, yep, we can talk to Simon as well. I talked to Madame Rosenquist, came to talk to you about the seance tonight. That she did. She gave me the 3 requirements speech as well. First 2 aren't a problem, but I have no idea what I'm going to do for my element. Which one did she say was yours? Air? You wouldn't happen to have a portable air conditioner on you, would you? Afraid not. Wonder who got water. All they had to do is go to the sink and fill up a cup. Yeah, that was Alice. Wasn't me. I got fire. Still, Benny thinks it's more doable than air. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just continue breathing and you should be fine, right? I really enjoyed myself last night. I'm glad we hung out. You too. Sometimes you don't realize how much you need a bit of relaxation to take your mind off the case. You and Alice are cool people. I'd like to keep in touch with you after the case is over. Yay! I made friends! That'd be great. Who knows? Maybe we can work together in the future. Yes, please. Hell yeah. I like that. You said your toilet was acting up. Would you mind if I could take a look at it? Oh, I can actually go in here. I guess not. Okay, it would have been handy to have known that I could go in here. Okay, let's have a look. Time to take a closer look at the toilet. Also is called a touch, toilet top. Move the toilet's top in order to get a good look inside the tank. Pull on the mechanism, but the stopper is jammed. Huh. You don't particularly feel like sticking your hand in toilet water. Okay, fair enough. Appears that there is a thick layer of grime that has built up around the base of the stopper. Okay, so we need to scraping the grime away with your bare hands, but decide that must be a better solution. Okay. Scissors. Where can we find that thing? There we go. Okay, nope, that doesn't want to work. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to find something. Oh, Simon, would you mind if I took a look around in your bathroom? I'd like to see if I can find any clues. Okay. Sure, Ben, I guess that would be fine. Okay, well, I thought that... And you didn't do a really good job cleaning up in here. Yeah, I was just wondering, because if I was able to go in Alice's bathroom, then maybe I could go in Simon's, which I can. I really have no interest in going too close to the blood-soaked shower. Oh, wait, we can go into the cabinet? Hold on. So how do you see a jar of industrial strength toilet cleaner? Figure it may come in handy, take it with you. Ah, that's why you click on everything, because you never know what you can possibly pick up. If you on your get your own if you're that desperate for toilet paper. Yeah, I got my own, so I'm good. Okay, so now we can go back and use the toilet cleaner. Okay, thank you, Simon. We're gonna leave you be. Okay, and Alice's room. Yeah, come in. Yes, hi. You need to go into your toilet again. Sorry, but we're trying to fix it for you. Okay, toilet cleaner on the toilet. Okay, no, we need to go into the thing. Open this up. Wait for the animation, then we can use the toilet cleaner. Dump the entire jar of toilet cleaner into the tank, hoping to clear the grime. I don't think we need to use the entire lot. After what seems like years, the grime finally dissolves. Now keep the empty jar. Ah, that's why they were emptying it, because we can now use that for our blood. Hell yeah. Got a convoluted way to get an empty jar to put our blood in, but get two birds with one stone. It's a toilet mechanism. Yep, okay. Now that you clear the grime, you have no problem pulling the stopper out. Oh, hello. A key. What are you doing in here? Hello. Why are you stuck in the toilet? Why was somebody hiding the key in there? Well, I fixed your toilet, Alice. But mind telling us why there is a key stuck in there, Missy? Okay, hold on. Let me talk to her. Okay, I guess we're not talking to her about the fact that we found a key. Right. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, because I think the one we had for this door in particular was a gold key, not a silver one. Yeah, I didn't think so. So where does this key go then exactly? Well, using the scissors, you cut your index finger so that your blood drip into the empty jar you're carrying. Okay, yeah, I had to use the scissors on myself. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, so we now have our blood. Okay, now we need something personal, and then something, to do with fire now. Oh, we reached, yeah, okay, do I have any, Well, listen, I was wondering if we could talk about some stuff. Yes, we can, okay, personal items. Yes, I need you to do me a favor. Yes? Well, you know how I left some of my belongings in your care? Indeed, I put them in a safe storage place for you until you return. Actually, I was wondering if you'd be able to bring me something. See, I don't want to leave the house until the case is solved, and... Understand, a good detective does not leave the area unless absolutely necessary. Now, what is it that you wanted? Oh, the ring. Got the ring in the suitcase. Do you think you could bring it over here for me? Wait one moment, and I'll see if I can find it. Ah yes, it is a gold ring with a red stone. Yes, that's the one. When do you need it? By tonight? Very well, I shall take it to you as soon as I can. Listen for my knock at the door. Okay, will do. Thank you. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about. Okay, well, thanks, Detective. You've been very kind. Maybe he has finally had a change of heart. Oh, I hear a knock at the door. Oh, well, yeah, that quick? My God, Detective. Hello, Mr. John. I brought you your ring as you requested. Wow, that was fast. Thanks a lot, Professor. My pleasure. Now, if you excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot stay. I have some work to do. Okay, see you later. Okay, awesome. We got our ring. Now all we need to do is find something about fire. Which I was thinking, maybe there's a book around here that has to do with fire? Oh, now you want to do something with the rug? Oh my god. Okay. Remembering Madame Tilly's nightmare and your conversation with Alice, she decided to roll up the rug and see if there's anything underneath it. Hey, there we go. God. Okay, yeah, I did have to confide in a walkthrough because I got stuck. And, of course, now, of all times, is when I can finally interact with the damn rug, because I thought it was suspiciously large and, you know, would potentially have something underneath it, which it did. So now, we can finally use this damn key. Okay, in we go. Bend down and try the key and the trapdoor's lock. First you think it isn't going to work, but soon the lock clicks open. Trapdoor is now open. Yay, let's go down. Hold your breath as you descend into the room below. Huh. Yeah, I think this was the room that Tilly was talking about. Okay, there's a cabinet over here. Search the cabinet and find a large wax candle and a book of matches, which we can use. Guess that was the emergency cabinet for power outages. Yep, and we got a fire. Okay, well, I think that was it, but there's also a window here. The little light there is in here comes from through that window. Anyway, let's get out of here before we, you know, get trapped in here. Okay, well, let's go and talk to Madame Tilly now, because I think we are all set, finally. Okay, can we... Okay, hold on, I think we might need to show our stuff to her. We have yet the blood. Yeah, Madame Rosenquist, a jar full of some of my blood. Excellent, thank you, Mr. Jordan. Okay, and then the ring. Look, Madame Rosenquist, I got a personal item. It's my ring that was given to me by my grandfather before he died. Yes, that will work perfectly. Good job. Then, candle. Here's a match as you light the candle. And I'm just gonna keep that in my pocket, because why not? Okay, and here's my heat. I have this candle. Yes, that will work brilliantly. Thank you, Mr. John. And I even pre-lit it for you. Wonderful, you have filled all 3 requirements. Yay! Now evening draws near. I shall summon the others and we can have our seance. Okay, let's hope nothing goes wrong. Now then, we have all gathered here to summon the spirits dwelling in this house. Each of you has provided your element and a sample of blood. Now I ask each of you to present your personal item and explain its significance, starting with you, Otto. My personal item is a pin given to me by my late wife, Anna. Passed away not long ago, and this is all I have left to remember her. Carry it with me everywhere I go. And that's kind of sad. I'm sorry, Otto. I brought a book on ghosts. First read it when I was 12 years old, and it got me started on my career path. Cool. A lot less depressing. I got the first CD I ever bought with my own money. It means a lot to me because it was a symbol that I had finally made it on my own, was financially independent. Hell yeah, you go girl. And then I'm guessing it's me. Well, this ring belonged to my grandfather before he passed away. He was the only one of my family who ever supported my love for the paranormal, so that's why it means so much to me. Wonderful. Now that everyone has presented their items, we can now begin the seance. I ask you all to focus on the energies present in this house. Spirits of Berkeley Square, we summon you to this room. You are with us, make your presence known. Nothing seems to be happening. Silence, Mr. Booth. You must not break your concentration, or the seance will fail. Again, I call on the spirits inhabiting this house, who wish to speak with you. Suddenly you notice the room's temperature drops slightly. Yes, I can feel the spiritual presence. Someone is here with us. Oh, Spirit, we request an audience. It is definitely getting very cold now. Spirit of number 50, Berkeley Square, make your presence known to us. We found him. Holy Spirit, tell us who you are, why you want this house. Ghost voice is hard to understand. Sounds like it blows in and out with the wind. Many years ago, I made the foolish mistake of staying in this house for the night. I was attacked by the nameless horror and fell to my death from the top floor window. I warn you all, I'm not the only ghost in this house. Beware the nameless horror, doom of myself and the other unfortunate souls who dwell here. Tell us, Spirit, how many others are there? There are 4 others, 2 of them in this room. However, they do not wish to speak to you. Why did the water in my shower turn to blood? Horror is not happy with your presence here. You have been avoiding it, but the longer you stay, the angrier it will become. Beware, save yourselves. Do not end up as I did, for it is a most terrible fate. Gallows and I have done our best to protect you 5 from the horror, but we are weak against it when it becomes enraged. So why did the horror summon become active again after all these years? Horror sometimes lays dormant for years at a time. It has always done so and appears and always will. I cannot stay here any longer. I've given you all fair warning. Do not remain here any longer. Face the wrath of the horror. Go in peace, Spirit. Thank you, kind spirit. You kind of broke into here. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I nearly pissed my pants just then. Fascinating. I'm very fortunate to experience this phenomenon. Poor sailor, doomed to hold this house for all these years. Miss Meek has told me the story about him. Is he gone now, Madame Rosenquist? Madame Rosenquist? Oh, is she? Oh no, she's getting possessed. Uh-oh. Always goes wrong when we do a seance in a horror game. Notice Madame Rosenquist has a glassy look in her eyes. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. What's not good? He knows we are here. Knows we have spoken to the spirit. You mean the horror? It is approaching. God help us. Draw us near. What's going on? Let's get the hell out of here. Later that evening. Okay, is everybody alive? Everybody still got their body parts? Well, that was something. Sure hope Rosenquist is okay. Everybody's going to check in on her? Well, how is she? She'll be fine. I've moved her to my room, but for now she must rest. Okay, we're alive. Okay, we're all good, hopefully. So, where do we go from here? You know, there's definitely at least one friendly ghost and one hostile ghost in the house. Well, now that we made that assertion, we move on to the next step, which is ridding the house of the hostile entity. Mean like an exorcism? Well, sort of. We'll be trying to expel the horror, yes, but we won't need priests. And how do we do it, Mr. Booth? I kinda got me there. Never done it before. Only heard tell of more scientific methods of exorcism. If research is what we need, I'm prepared to dedicate all my time to the matter. Alright then, you can find out how to get rid of the horror. I'll see if I can find some way into the locked room. If you want, I can help you with the research I'll do. Yes, I would appreciate the help. Thank you, Miss Wilkins. nights. And I guess I'll figure something out. Okay then, let's get to it. Hell yeah. Okay, why the hell are we in this room? What am I supposed to do? Everyone else needs to know exactly what's going on, but I'm clueless. What am I even here? Who am I kidding? I'm not a paranormal investigator. I'm just some college kid who wanted to see the world. Lucky I haven't been killed yet. One of those cases. Talk about dumb luck. Yeah, you're telling me. Ben Jordan. Who? What? Who said that? If death is what you seek, I'll be happy to provide. Uh-oh. Maybe we should have kept our mouths shut. God damn it, Ben. Always, with his bad timing. Oh, hi. Oh, we had a dream. Oh, thank God. That was a nightmare. This case is really starting to get to me. Nice to have his nips out there. Who could get dressed and prepared to take care of the most important business of the morning? Morning piss. Lovely. Lovely. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Okay, are we gonna wash our hands? Oh wait, okay, we washed our hands good, but there's something on the mirror here. Let me touch that, it's evidence. Looks like someone left you a little note. Yeah, it's very evident. Okay, well, great. Just great. Was that you painting? Are you finally coming to haunt me? Oh, hi. Look who woke up. It's Ben Jordan. Good morning, sunshine. Are you okay, Simon? You seem a bit upset. Me? Upset? No, not at all. I'm just a bit confused at the fact that this bloody door here seems to have shown up out of nowhere. So I see. Have you opened it yet? No, not yet. Alice suggested waiting. She doesn't think it would be a good idea to go inside, but I'm getting a bit impatient. How about we go in together then? Well, it wouldn't be a great idea to go do anything rash. Rash? Let me ask you something. Have you been downstairs today, Ben? No, I just got up a couple of minutes ago. Why? Well, I'll do you a favour and let you know. Front door is locked. Ah, shit. Locked? Yeah, locked. As in, we're trapped in here like bloody rats with some psychopath ghost who's getting his jollies by fucking with our minds. Calm down, Simon. Last thing we need is one of us to lose our head. Oh yeah, great choice of words there, Ben. Okay, we'll go have your little tantrum somewhere else. We'll figure something out. You want to go looking around there by yourself. Fair enough. Okay, let's have a talk to Alice while we're up here. Okay, got a few things on our mind today. So I'm a little concerned about Simon. What's wrong? I just saw him and he seemed really upset. Didn't really seem like himself. I mean, so far he's been pretty calm and collected. Maybe he's just showing his true colours. You think so? No, but it is a possibility. I'm really starting to get sick of people saying they're one thing, then turning out to be something else. Well, you could try talking to him and see what's wrong. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I mean, Ben hasn't exactly been the type to be good at talking to people. Okay, anyway, mysterious door. Have you seen the new door outside? Yeah, I was the first one to notice it this morning. Then Simon came along and wanted to look inside, but I suggested waiting until everyone woke up so we could decide what to do. Okay, what about Madame Tilly? Heard anything about Madame Tilly? No, I haven't checked on her today. As far as I know, she's sleeping in Otto's room. Hope she's okay. That sounds really seemed to take a lot out of her. Okay, what about the mirror message? By any chance gotten any strange messages on your bathroom mirror, have you? No, why do you ask? I woke up this morning and found the words "Get Out" written on my mirror in a red substance. What? Yeah, it wasn't exactly a welcoming sight. God, it's getting scarier by the minute. That's all for now. Okay, well, ta-ta, see you laters. We can come in. Okay, well, I see she's asleep. Ah, Mr. Jordan, how may I help you? Okay, let's have a little chat, shall we? Okay, research. So, how's the research going? Quite well. So far, I've managed to get a lead on the techniques I referred to last night. It should only be a matter of time before I find something concrete. Okay, that's awesome. That's great news. Okay, how's Madame Tilly doing? Is Madame Tilly alright? As you can see, she's been sleeping for over 18 hours now. Sans did not agree with her at all. However, I do not think it did any damage to her mind. She will hopefully be up and out, walking again in soon. Okay, mysterious door. Right. This morning I found the words "Get Out" written on my bathroom mirror. Did you see who or what wrote it? No, I didn't. It was just there. Very strange. Not only that, but the front door is locked. Got the unpleasant feeling that this nameless horror is going to express its displeasure at our being here more frequently. However, if the horror wants us to get out, why would it lock our only means of escape? I think the message on my mirror may have been written by one of the friendly spirits. It is a possibility. That is true. Okay, what about the mysterious door? Do you see the door in the hall? Which one? One that didn't used to be there? No, I'm afraid I haven't left my room today. You see, a new door has just appeared. Yep, between mine and Simon's room. Very curious. Okay, that's all. Until he's sleeping peacefully on Otto's bed. Yeah, but I'm wondering, where is Otto sleeping then? But anyway, he's a good guy for looking out for her. Okay, Simon, how you doing? You doing okay? Yes, what is it? Okay, let's ask if he's okay first. Are you okay? Seemed really upset earlier. No, if there's anything wrong, you can tell me. Oh yes, never mind that. Apologize for how I acted. It should have been less aggressive towards you. Okay. Just that a few years I've been a ghost hunter, I've never experienced anything like this. Guess I just let it get to me. Anyway, we need to do something about that door that just popped up. Yes, I agree. Okay. That door just appeared. Yeah, what about it? What do you think? I think it's the doing of whatever haunts this house. Also think it's pretty damn scary. What about the mirror message? Did you by chance have any strange messages in your room today? Can't say I did. Why? Someone or something wrote "Get Out" in my bathroom mirror. Well, that's not surprising given the phenomena we just experienced. At least you didn't get a bloody shower. Yeah, that is a good point. Okay, how about we suggest exploration? I'm thinking we should just open the door and see what's there inside. Now that's what I wanted to hear. Let's go have a look then, shall we? Okay, let's do it. Right then, let's see what this new door is hiding. Ready when you are. Someone open this door and you both step inside. Holy hell, it's certainly dark in here. I can't even tell how big the room is. Doesn't look too big. I think I can see a wall just a few feet up ahead. I guess wait, what? Wonder what too far? Don't trust this room. Something about it doesn't feel right. Yeah, I am with Ben on this one. Don't worry, I'll give you a shout when I reach the other end of the room. Why do I get the feeling this is the room that Madame Tilly was talking about? Simon? Shit. Okay. God damn it. Come back, Simon, please. Don't need the shit. Oh god, where did he go? Shit, Simon. The hell could he be? Let me guess, if I walk back, the door's gonna be gone. Son of a bitch. Don't believe this. No, the door's gone. I fucking called it. What's going on here? Whip. We kinda screwed now. Okay, let's walk back this way and see what's changed. I'm guessing it's one of those rooms where if you walk back and forth it will change. Okay, let's see. Where does this door lead? Oh god. Upon entering the room, you're taken aback by its size. God, this room is bigger than the entire house. How's that even possible? Okay, well, the only thing to do is go on through the next door. Okay. Which door? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Let him holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother said to catch the very best one. That one. Take a deep breath and prepare to go through the door. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Somehow that worked. Something terrible has happened. What is it? Simon's disappeared. What do you mean he's disappeared? I was looking around inside the new door and he went ahead of me. And when I went to look for him, he vanished. Something's not right in there. Doors and rooms keep shifting around. So, what do we do now? Let's go tell Otto about the situation. Okay, good plan. So he just vanished into thin air. Yeah, just like that. It's very peculiar. If what you describe is accurate, the space inside that series of rooms you were in is inexplicably larger than the area of this house. I read about this phenomenon once. Man disappeared as well. House seemed to swallow him into a void. So you're saying Simon is most likely dead? Fortunately, the man who disappeared was never seen again. Afraid Simon may indeed be dead. Oh no. God damn it. All we were supposed to do was investigate a haunting and end up killing Simon, putting Madame Rosenquist into a coma. Now, Mr. Jordan, please calm down. How can I possibly calm down? Every time I start getting attached to someone, they die. It's already happened twice, and now again with Simon. Get sick of this. I'm ready to pack up and just get the hell out of here. Mr. Jordan, this is not the way to handle things. I understand your pain. Recently lost my wife and 2 children in an automobile accident. Oh, I'm sorry. Do not be. Those we care about. Life is cruel that way. However, when tragedies occur, we cannot allow ourselves to be overcome with grief. is necessary to carry on, no matter what happens. You're right, Otto. I'm sorry I had that outburst. I mean, rightfully so, but anyway. No, now we must have man for Simon, but we still have a job to do. Just before you arrived, I found a link to a site describing how to establish contact with the spirit and drive it away. Okay, what do we have to do? First, we need to gather at the point where the spiritual activity is most strong, which would be upstairs. Room at the top floor? Precisely. Okay, then what? Must somehow get the spirit's attention, then channel its energies to create a portal to send it to the spirit's netherworld. Wait, did we do something similar with the second case? Don't worry about it, Mr. John. This is my field. However, I will need Alice's training as a parapsychologist to assist me. Of course, so anything I can do, let me know. At least we've got two smart people here. Miss Wilkins, you and I must prepare everything for the summoning and drive away the spirits. Mr. Jordan, I am putting you in charge of finding a way into the room. Hell yeah. Alright, I can see what I can do. Very good. Miss Wilkins and I will be here. Let us know when you have found a way into the room. Good luck, guys. Gonna need it all we can get. Okay, see you guys later. Okay, now how the hell are we gonna get into that room? Wait, got a phone call? Mr. Jordan, it's Percival Jones. I've done the research you requested. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's great. What did you find out? Well, most of what I discovered was pretty well-known information, which I'm sure you're already aware of. However, there is one particular piece of information you may be interested in. I'm listening. It seems that several years ago, some of the windows in the house were painted over to prevent people in the streets from seeing inside. Oh, I thought it was just grime. It's more than just that, however. In certain rooms, the windows aren't really windows at all. It's to say, the paintings are just facades. So, what are they really? That's the interesting part. They're just pieces of cardboard. Cardboard? It's ridiculous. Does that keep the rain out? I hardly believe it myself, but apparently it's only the windows that don't get much rain. I don't know if this will benefit you in any way, but I thought you ought to know. That's very interesting information. No, I'm sure it will come in handy. Thanks, Professor. Quite welcome. Goodbye, Mr. Jordan. Okay, because I was just kind of walking through the house and clicking through everything, but while we're here, we might as well check out our window, I guess. Give the window a quick shove, and I'm slightly surprised to find it flies out of the frame and floats gently down to the street below. Oh, of course I got the room with the cardboard window. Jumping out the window probably isn't a great idea. It's a long drop. It's dark outside, but through the open you see the building across the way and a small ledge outside. Okay, can we? No. Okay, ledge. Okay, that's interesting to know. Okay, don't mind me, excuse me, I need to check a window. None of the other windows in the house open. What makes you think this one will? What? Okay, I guess we're not checking the window. Okay, or otherwise, do we... I want to talk to these guys. Here we go. Ghost expulsion. Oh no. How are we going to get the ghost out of the house? More than just getting it out of the house. We will be sending it to another dimension. And just let that dimension deal with it. According to what we've been reading, opening up a portal to the so-called dimension of death is just a matter of turning the spirit's energies against it. Okay, cool. You're just yelling at it to go into the light. Something like that, only not as diplomatic. I sure hope this works. It must. Okay, what about Madame Tilly? Is Madame Tilly getting any better? She has not done much for the past couple of hours. I'm starting to get a little worried about her, actually. Do not worry too much. Once we expel the spirit, she will be fine. I hope so. Her hypersensitivity seems to be preventing her from making a recovery right now, since the horror is sending out negative energies. Okay, what are we going to do about Simon? Can't help but feel somehow responsible for what happened to Simon. Oh Ben, don't blame yourself. Nothing you could have done. Could have stopped him from going ahead by myself. Miss Wilkins is right. Simon was a very strong-willed person. If you wanted to go ahead alone, you would not have been able to hold him back. Please do not feel responsible. It is in no way your fault. Yeah. You're a nice bloke, aren't you, Otto? Yeah, remind me to keep in touch with you guys later, because you seem like an awesome bunch. This is annoying, so we had to click on something very specific here, the windowsill. Forgot about that. Had to consult the walkthrough because I was like, well, I'd gone around and clicked on, yeah, might be crazy for doing this, but yeah, I clicked on every other possible window and it wouldn't let me, so. You take a deep breath and then climb up on the windowsill and out onto the ledge. Don't know why we couldn't have just clicked on the window, but anyway. Can't think of what to do with it. Okay, what about a drain pipe? This section of the pipe looks loose. Okay, cool. We now have a drain pipe. Can we just walk off over to here? Also starting to show his age. Someone should get that fixed. Okay, well I'm guessing we go back in now. Okay, I'm wondering, is this strong enough to get rid of the padlock? Alright, look, you might not give in to lockpicks or keys, but let's see how you do against a pissed off paranormal investigator. Hell yeah. You go, Ben. Get up all your strength and prepare to hit the lock as hard as you can. To your slight surprise, the padlock breaks off and the door creaks open. Fuck yeah, Ben, you go. Okay, well, time to go in. Be like Simon and go in by ourselves. What could possibly go wrong, right? Odd marks. Okay, let me cycle through the right things. Some odd markings in the wall. Look like scratch marks with a dried, dark red substance on them. Let's go touch them. Running your fingers across the marks, you realize they were made by human fingers. Okay, that's kind of fucked up. There's a rope here. Let's grab it. Give the rope a few tugs. Oh, bell. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting, okay. Looking out the window, you should surely think that a man jumped out of it only to be impaled on the slacks below. I'll not get near that window if you can avoid it. Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, here's hoping that it stays open. Because we'll go talk to the others now and let them know we're now gone into there. I just gotta go down a few flights of stairs and then go into the room. And it's this one. Okay, well, time to talk to you guys. I finally got in. Well, I did it. Managed to get the door open to the horror room open. Really? That's great. How did you manage it? Amazing how for a little rage and a metal pipe can take you. Then let's all go upstairs and see what we can do about this ghost. Okay, let's do this. It feels strange in here. Almost like the air was charged with electricity. Yes, I feel it too. You're definitely not alone in here. So, how do we get the attention of the horror? I think we already got their attention. That's what we were researching. One and I found 2 ancient texts, one to summon spirits and another to open a gateway to the dimension of death. Summoning must be performed by a female, the portal opening by a male. Okay, well that's pretty easy. Interesting. The crazy ancients knew their stuff, didn't they? Indeed, whenever you're ready, Miss Wilkins. Alice prepares herself, then begins chanting in verse in Latin. Okay, I guess we're getting right into it. Okay, I know I'm gonna try and pronounce even half of these, because I do not know how to speak Latin. I don't particularly want to be summoning any spirits in my bedroom, by accident. Okay, well, I'm kind of relieved, actually. I was worried some floating skeleton with an apron and a machete was going to materialize and kill us all. And a reference to a certain Monkey Island game. Somebody hear footsteps coming up the stairs. Oh no. Listen, someone is coming. Get ready. Who knows what might come through that door. Brace yourself, I got myself a pipe. I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, here's Madame Rosenquist. You're feeling better? Oh, yay. Okay, we're good. I put down my weapon. Alice, I don't know about you, but right now the last word I used to describe her is better. Oh, silence, mortals! I warned you, but still you insist on staying in my house. Now that I have possessed the body of this human, I can destroy you all as I should have done when you first arrived. Okay, yeah, she's definitely not better. Oh, quick, open the portal. Silence. Keep it up, Otto, I can handle this. Out of my way, mortal. Oh. Alice! Oh shit! May has opened the portal, but we shall see how long it lasts after I killed you. Can I do anything? Oh, I can, I just noticed that. Okay, pipe. Hey, would you go for a nice piping, old lady? Try and lift the pipe to hit Madame Tilly with it, but you find yourself unable to move your arms. Try that if I were you. Okay, well, what the fuck do I do? Scissors? Matches? Touch it? What else do I do? Oh wait, rope. Can we use the rope? Rope. Tug frantically on the rope. Ah, my ears, that cursed bell. Okay, hold on. Let me pipe her now. Take this to your head, Dawkin, old lady. Prepare to deliver a swift blow to Madame Tilly's midsection with the pipe. And butter up. Mr. Jordan, you did it. You sent the old horror through the portal. Yeah, but we're not out of the woods yet. Check and see if Mount Tilly is okay. To find out if Alice is still alive. No, don't know about Alice. I'll meet you downstairs. Shit. Wait, Alice! You're alive! Alice, you're okay, but how? Simon? You're alive! Everybody's alive! It appears so. Don't understand. What happened? Well, after we got separated inside that crazy series of rooms, I got stuck in a huge room without doors for some time. I had all but given up and figured I was going to starve to death in there, when all of a sudden I found myself outside the house. Just as I happened to be flying out the window. Like if Alice had looked up and saw her falling towards me, at which point my reflexes kicked in and I caught her. Fuck yes, Simon. It's amazing. Finally, a story where everybody lives, sort of. Yeah, but if this experience has taught me anything, is that amazing things are to be expected when dealing with the paranormal. So, did you get rid of the horror? Yes, we did. Yes, but I'll tell you guys all about it later. Right now, all I want to do is get out of this house. Amen to that. Tilly's thing was right about him being trapped in a room with no doors or windows or whatever, but yeah, the past few days have definitely been out of the ordinary. I assume Mr. Miggs was pleased that you rid the house of the ghost. Or at least one of them. Oh yeah, he was pretty happy about it. He was also pretty happy about all of us surviving, especially after I told him about all the close calls we had. So, have you got any plans for what you'll be doing next? I don't know. I was talking to Simon and Alice. The three of us came to the conclusion that we'd like to join up and solve a case together sometime. Oh hell yes! I'd love that. So we'll take them up on the offer sooner rather than later. Is that what the next game is going to entail then? Because I'd love to see it. I see. Well then, Mr. John, happily congratulations are in order for another case solved. And of course I would wish you luck on any future cases you undertake. Thanks for your hospitality, and we help Professor Jones, so be in touch. And what? That's right, Mr. John. You certainly will be. Hey, oh, what do you mean by that, Percival? I don't like the sounds of that. At least we made two friends out of it, so yay! And they both survived! Hopefully they will not fucking die, because otherwise I'm going to be sad. But man, what a game. Listen, and with each game it's definitely been improving, and man, this was a really good game. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Or at least the next one, because we've still got 4 more games in the series, so yeah, definitely excited for it. And the fact that we made some friends that we hopefully maybe going to be recurring characters like our Percy friend here. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, even more intrigued after what our dear friend just said at the end, so yeah, as always, link will be down in the description below if you guys want to check this game out, and we'll be moving on to the next game.